Hey, it is Friday, time for the newsletter. We are doing part 3 of working with my grandson Eric, finishing up his sign. So if you'll look, you'll see he's got all the lettering done. Today we're going to try and get the logo done, some edging done. It just kind of depends. I don't know if there'll be a part 4. We'll have to see if there is. See how much we can get done today, but right now we got to do this little apostrophe. Those can be kind of tricky, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show Eric how to do that, have him practice on a little board here, then he can do it on his actual big sign. So if you can stay with me, babe, I'm just going to stay right where I'm at. So what I'm going to do, Eric, is I'm going to just draw some. This is how I do it. You can do it with layout with a little flat washer if you want, but this is kind of how I do it. I just put some circles on there and draw some little tails. Now these are just as a kind of a something to go by, but you don't need to go exactly by that.
Right.
Quit yawning.
Wake up, it's early.
It's early.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So what I do is I just drop in, okay? And then I just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and now all I'm going to do is just put a little tail on it. See how I kind of just, as I'm full depth, see how I'm kind of lifting the base a little bit?
Yeah.
So I just make a little circle, and then I just, like I'm going to go around again for a circle, and I just lift out.
Okay.
Think you can do that?
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit deep, actually. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. That should be about right. All right. So put your hands on there. I'll get out of the way. Yeah, there you go. So just sit down in there and make a little circle. Take your time. Now see if you can get that little tail on there. That's not bad. Not bad. Very good. Go ahead and shut it off. That's not bad at all. Now, did you notice, Eric, when you set the router down, how it kind of chattered a little bit? Let me show you why that's happening. And this is just kind of another little thing. So if I come straight down into the board like this, see how my router base is level with the board? If I come straight down, it wants to kind of do that. If you try and take too much of the time, it's not doing it now. So here's what you want to do when you drop down in the board. Put one side of the base down and just come down and have control on one side and come down by bringing the other side down. Okay? But that looks good. Now let's see if, now the pressure's on, let's see if you can do it on your sign.
Okay.
All right? Oh, we're wrapped around something. I'll fix that. I'll go around and fix
Got
that.
it.
Okay. All right. No pressure. You only get one shot at this, but there's no pressure.
Gee, thanks, Papa.
That's still, see, that bugs me. Let me show you why. I like my cord up on the bench. So I'll just hold it here because you're going to do that, and then we're going to switch router bits.
Okay.
Take your time. There you go. All there is to it. Not bad at all. Good job, Eric. Okay, so we're gonna now we're gonna set up and we're gonna carve this logo here. We'll be right back. Okay, so now we are ready to carve our picture. So here's what I want you to do, Eric. I've got the router bit already set. It's set fairly shallow. We're going to make it in several cuts.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is do this part first. So like start here and come around, and then realize when you get down here, you don't have much room for error. You want to just keep that thing moving.
Okay.
And then come all the way around here, do that, and then profile this part. And then we'll move on to the eyes and the mouth,
Smile.
I guess is what that is.
Yeah, that's his smile.
That's his smile. Okay. Good to know. All right. So we're using, so on these letters, guys, we use the 60-degree V groove. On this one, right now we're using the profile bit. So go get them, kid. Take your time. Closer to that line. Kind of let that get away from you a little bit. Very nicely done. Uh-oh. You get sawdust in your eyes?
Yeah.
Did you?
Not really.
Okay. Well, don't keep cutting. If you get sawdust, you get a chip in your eye,
yeah.
That's a good time to shut the router off and regroup. Flush your eye out or something. But yeah, you did excellent down there. So now, when you do this, all you've got to do, we'll go back and we'll touch this up, but we'll wait until we're a little bit deeper. So from here, here's what I want you to do. I want you to start here and then come around and do that, and then you can stop right there.
Okay.
You don't need to go any deeper or down around here anymore. You're done with that. So just start here where that line goes and then follow that all the way around.
Okay.
Okay?
Okie dokie.
When you go back. So now do those eyeballs. Okay. Leave it on and do those eyeballs. On the inside, remember. There you go. So now try and stay right on the line. Stay right on the line. See if you can clean that up a little bit. Good job, Eric. That's right on the line. Great job. Good deal. Now do the next one. Don't go that direction. Go that direction. Okay, that looks pretty good. Great job, Eric. You stayed right on that line.
Yeah, except for kind of right here.
That's all right. It's okay because that's kind of a free form shape anyway. Nobody will even notice that. One thing that we were talking about earlier, Eric was brushing these letters out, and he was brushing like this. And one thing that I didn't even think about is when I brush down in there, I need to get all that stuff out. So I actually use the end, go at it, sorry about that, didn't mean to knock you in there. So I actually use the end of the brush and go down. If you look at that brush, you can see how it's kind of worn down here and here, because I really put it at the tip of that brush and get those bristles down in there to get all that loose stuff out. So that's just something that I don't even think about. I just did, and I realized that Eric didn't quite have that part of it down. All right, so I'm going to set this router bit a little bit deeper. Oh no, I can't. We got to do that mouth first.
Yeah.
So now, time to do the smile. Make it smile. Now go ahead and pull the router bit out. Now do your stripes one at a time. You can do them full depth. That's not going to cut too wide. There you go. Bless you. Perfect. Great job, Eric. Man, you're following that line excellent. Great job. Okay, so now all we got to do is we're going to set the router bit a little bit deeper.
God bless you.
Rudolph, thank you.
I've set it deeper. Now I want you to go back in here and just kind of trim all this stuff up. All you got to do is around this outside line,
Okay.
and then around this inside line. And then these eyeballs look good, right, just like they are, but we're going to go around those again too.
Okay.
So do that, and then when you go in, well, yeah, just do this part first, and then we'll talk about the eyeballs. Slide on that line, come back around the other direction on that top part there.
Okay.
See if that's a little easier to trim up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Sometimes if you go the wrong direction, it wants to bite into the wood and get away from you. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Great job, Aaron. Go ahead and brush that out. I'm going to reset this depth again. So what we're going to do now, actually you don't even need to do anything else on this. This is done now. So all I want you to do now, I set it a little bit deeper. Go in there and don't hit the edge on this. Just kind of cut that line a little bit bigger, staying inside, so that you don't have to you're not taking a chance and hitting that when we go in with the bigger cleanup bit.
Okay.
Okay? So just kind of make yourself a little bit, make those a little bit smaller. Ooh, that's deep, huh? That's all right. Perfect, just like that. Good. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Great job, Eric. Terrific. Okay, so we're going to come back with the 90-degree V-groove, and we'll take out this stuff here. We'll be right back. So Eric was noticing that this last stripe that he got here, he left just a little bit of wood there. Now that can be fixed several different ways. You could turn the router back on and do it with a router. You can do it with a little hand tool like this and just kind of chip that out, which it actually chipped a little bit off of that, but doesn't matter. So now that will be a black line, or you could have just left it. If you don't notice it until after it's all sanded off, you could just hit that with a marquee. So a marker. Why do I keep saying
Sharpie?
A Sharpie, so that it's a black line all the way through. But we fixed it right there. Mm-hmm. So we'll be right back. Okay, so now we normally would use this 90-degree V-groove. We normally would use this in a bigger router, but we're taking out hardly anything here. So, and Eric's comfortable with this router, so we're going to just go ahead and do this background or this cleanup in here with a little small DeWalt. So here's what I want you to remember, Eric. Take little circles, and you practice a little bit. Take little circles, but when you get down here, what I want you to do is kind of like what you did on that...
Okay, turn the bait.
Oh, I need to turn it around, huh? Kind of like what you did on that apostrophe where you brought the router up. Mm-hmm. Here, as a matter of fact, I want you to start here, and I want you to just kind of dip it one after another. So you'll just go bink, 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 and then you can start your background all the way around. And then when you get over here, you're just going to make dots, just kind of dots, and that's going to have a texture to it that will lead right into the rest of it. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get your router cord set up for you.
Okay.
That should be about right. Get this out of the way. Okay.
Put your glasses on.
Oh, I won't see that.
Blow it in your eyes again?
Nope. Not like last time.
You're learning. And you got sawdust all over you.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of got the idea of what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. That's far enough. Now go up. There you go. Okay. A little bit bigger circle there. There you go. You want to leave a little texture back there. There you go. Don't hit that edge. There you go. Careful. Good. Work your way down. Keep coming. Now lift the router a little bit. There you go. Just dot. Bring it all the way down. Yeah. That's good. That's good enough. All right, go ahead and blow that thing off. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Oh, we forgot the eyeballs. So all I want you to do is just set in. Just take it full depth, set it in there, come over and set it in there.
Okay.
That's all I want you to do. Good. Now what happened was you nicked it a little bit right there. So you've got a little bit of a divot going on right there.
Okay.
But we're going to repair that when we come back. So I think that's all we're going to do today. We've got quite a bit done here. So I'll just kind of kneel down. So guys, it looks like we're going to go into a part 4. Eric's doing a terrific job on this, but we want to have plenty of time to do the edge, and then we obviously we got to do the edging, and then do the spraying and sanding off. So we'll be into a part 4 on this. So next Friday, if everything works out right, we'll finish this up, or we'll try and get close. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. One thing I do want to mention is what I'm doing here with Eric. This is the kind of stuff that we want to do when we're going to do these seminars. If we do them in October, if we do a seminar in October, this is the one-on-one kind of instruction that we want to employ in that. So if you guys are interested in that, go back and watch the LTS, and we're going to be talking more about it. So thanks again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you on Monday morning for Coffee and Questions. Great job, Eric. Say goodbye.
Bye.